I'm sitting in what used to be the centre of social activity in Woodhead, the Hall. In my young day we had Scottish country dancing, a community club, a drama club, concerts, whist drives, a film showings a week, and hardly a week passed without a we'd go and dance. Sadly, times have changed, and this hall, like so many others, is now a ghost of what it used to be. But thinking back to the good old days when folk were mere contented and they sailed to please, they were quite happy to make their own enjoyment, and it wasna all that bad, as we'll see in the days afore TV. Thinking back to years ago, to the days afore TV, whoever did folk for their time, whatever did we do? Well, shut your een and get some thought, just turn over in your mind. I'm sure, like me, you're bound to say, we managed brawly fine. For music we had a gramophone that had to be powered by hand. Needles scrape it out the tunes, Curly Mackay and Jimmy Shan. We danced and clapped our hands and files we had to sing, with Harry Lauder, Harry Gordon, and an American lad could bing. Our wireless now was second hand and crackled and I let out a hum. The aerial, it was on a pole, facing to the kitchen lum. But although our folk were interested in the outside world's views, to save the batteries, wheat and dry, it was only switched on for the news. The bairns I took tigs and had a different game each week. For nights and nine they'd flee about playing at hide and seek. Then kick the canny would be the rage, scuffing a their sheen. Mithers roaring loud and long, your souls'll be rubbit dean. Marbles next would be in fashion, or as we kent them, bowls. Kipey was a favourite, but nobody was sure o' the rules. The lasses were dab hands at skipping, and to keep their sails in time, they jumped and sang as the rope would roon, and shouted out a rhyme. Then, do ye mind in this scene? A pern and four little nails, a ba o' bonny coloured bowl, and afore ye kent it, catty's tails. Concentration was the answer as well as a steady hand, but the end result was soon achieved, a canty tapered stan. But grown-ups played their part in a and were never at a loss. A favourite on a Sunday night, a game o' pitch and toss. The foreman's knife stuck in the grun, and the distance wheel paced out. It was fun, but still in earnest, o' that there's little doubt. Jigsaw puzzles, both big and small, would last for mony a nicht. The corners first, then round the edge, but some bits were gey ticht. Upside down and back to front, they fairly had ye guessing, and when ye got to the end of the thing, there was usually twa bits missing. And then there was the weekly whist, for maist folk turned up. They took a basket with stuff to eat, and abdy brocht their cup. The cards were dealt out at random, but usually somebody took the humph, when their partner took the race of hearts with a great big muckle trump. Another game was lexicon, and it was grand to hae a dabble at the forerunner of the present day, the mere sophisticated Scrabble. Snakes and ladders up and down as you rattled out the dice, and Ludo with its coloured discs held abdy in a trice. Stamp collecting took up the time of folk o' different ages. Kings and queens and bonny scenes filled the album's pages. You sent awa to the hotspur, or with pals you did a swap, and afore you kent it, there they were, fae a' o'er the world's map. And fit about the tapestries with wool and needle ticht, poring o'er the canvas frame, determined to get it recht. Patience was a virtue, some folk couldna deet it a', but tak a look at this masterpiece, hanging proudly on the wa'. So there you go, we've travelled back and had another look, to a time when folk were contented to settle down at nicht wi' a book. But nowadays you can watch a video or listen to your favourite CD, or spend your time, like a lad I ken, soon asleep in front o' a TV.